Hello everyone, Jorge Huertas once again with all of you. Today I'm gonna show you what is and how to use visual culture. Well, this is a tool of optic education. It got the following characteristics. It is a combination of cultural studies, art history, critical theory, philosophy, and anthropology, focusing on aspects of culture specifically in the visuals. This skill is essential to create and develop 2D visual proposal and 3D according to the trends, users, and cultural background in which is going to be implemented. To acquire a cultural this competence, it is essential to observe visual references and different fields, architecture, design, art, etc., in order to be able to implement it in your own developments. All projects and developments with the design thinking methodology or any other agile methodology have a rich variety of visual culture according with the user and context in which is being developed and applied. Okay, so when we talk about visual culture is extremely important and we got different components. The first thing that we know about visual culture is the education. And this is something that is very important to understand. When we see something and we ask ourselves why we are designing well or why does it looks nice, it is because it understand the context, it understand the trends, and put everything all together in a combination that works very well for the user and people like it. It's very important to understand that visual culture it's a habit, and if you want to develop a habit you need to have reference, you need to constantly educate yourself, watch different reference in social media, in books, in architecture, in everything. You need to know what is going on right now visually talking. Other important that is very important is to be curious about something. So if you want to develop a good visual culture, you need to work day by day. It takes 21 days to build a habit and 90 to build a lifestyle. It means that you need to study every single day about color, about typography, about forms, morphology, about everything. You have to be very curious. Instagram, it's a application that works really well with that. Also, Pinterest is really good for that as well, so you can educate yourself visually. It's very important if you are curious to keep watching new things, not just in your field. For example, if you design web, you also need to know different kind of stuff, as sneakers, shirt, fashion, editorial, many other different stuff. Also, very important to understand that if you want to work in your visual culture, you always need to know and need to improve your skills. So you never have to say, okay, I already know everything. I don't need to learn everything new. That is wrong. You always need to understand what's going on, what you are working on, all that kind of stuff, and never feel comfortable with that. Always keep working on. Also, really important to build. Build what? Build your proposal, execute it, and make it happen. Because one thing is that you have idea in your mind, and then that you make it happen. When you make it happen, everything is put together. And if you have a good visual culture, the proposal that you are going to develop, it will be according with the expectations of the users, or even will be better than they were taught at the beginning. 6. Be better. Everything has the potential of improvement. What does that mean? It means that perhaps right now you are really good in what you are doing. But if you stop working in visual culture, the things that you know and are working right now, perhaps in a couple of months, don't work. So everything has the potential to always be better. When you are working in design, never nothing is done forever. Everything could be better. Always focus in create better stuff that allowed you to experiment and create better proposals in your field and perhaps influence in someone else as well. So that is important to understand all those components that you are working on. As a conclusion, we can say that visual culture is a skill that must be worked day by day to improve it. Having a good visual culture will allow you to create and build proposals and projects according to the context and users. It is essential to stay updated and be curious to know what happened in the world. What works on today perhaps will not work in 3 months because everything changed very, very quickly. So that is important. Always keep in mind that if you want to have a good visual culture, it's really important that you study, that you educate yourself in everything that you have around you. Thank you so much. I hope this video will be a big help in your development. Please subscribe to our channel, Design Thinking 24/7. Follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Thank you to all of you. We are the #1 design thinking channel and agile channel in the whole YouTube platform. Thank you so much and we'll see you next time. Remember, every Monday, a new video in Spanish, every Thursday, a new video in English. Thank you so much.